Let's see if I can manage to explain things based on not duality and living life several times, because you can change the perspective of what you lived and play it again. So you can live in the now what happened before from different perspectives. That's why it's so important, past, present, and future. Without them, you don't exist. When they said it's only the present, no, it's only the way of feeling it in the present. But you can bring the past and you can bring the future to your present. Is to be aware of these kind of things. This subtle difference is the whole huge difference. Is to be aware of higher levels of awareness and consciousness and takes you to higher dimensions. If you just follow the words in a logical, rational way, in a philosophical way, with a limit, there is always a limit. When you can follow the path, no matter what is crossing your path, you are either being aware and crashing and crossing it, whatever interaction is your avatar facing your life in that condition. So, for instance, is a life balance would be with a job that you love, not only that you love, because if you have a very bad boss, I think I prefer a job that I don't like with a nice boss, right? But even though I don't like it, because work has to be whatever you are doing to keep you alive. And that could be being with the ships and you don't care about anything else, but you are always in such a high level that you don't need even the knowledge of anatomy to know about consciousness. There are several aspects, but then once you know things, your avatar connected fluidly with higher conscious levels, then that's how the society can progress. And that's what the conservatives don't want to, because they prefer to be like that just in case something unknown will come and make us be worse than before, because they think we are getting better than before. Who's thinking that? It doesn't matter. We're not getting better. We're not getting worse, because it is only a feeling of every single individual. Don't make the norm out of these conditions. There is only one truth. There are 8,000 million different ways of feeling. But if you don't know how you are feeling, you're starting in that path. Okay, you're going to be separated from your natural self. That's the only thing. Don't worry. You can be a killer, you can be a warrior, you can be a politician. Yeah. And it doesn't mean that you're going to be loving animals if you are in a higher dimension, but probably. But you never know. There could be many other explanations for the other situation. And but if we were connecting to each other in our own world, being a synergy instead of a competition, we would have been already a civilization one at least, and maybe two. How can we talk about dimensions if people don't even know about civilization 1, 2, 3, and we are 0.7? And this is the basic knowledge that for a rational mind to start working on that. I didn't know what the Dyson sphere was 2 years ago, but I didn't care. When I found out, I said, perfect, another piece of the universe, but nothing new. But it's basic to go one step forward, to transcend many other things. Because if you are not aware of how ridiculous level, which is much ridiculous than the 0.7, it's much more, because the one who created, they are talking about civilization one, and then they call the number two just like only arithmetic progression from that step to the next. It's only an arithmetic, and there can be geometric, exponential, logarithmics, and the other one, that is the one that when it is expanding, it is progressing and expanding. That's the one that I want a mathematician to make an equation.